Uh, I think we can start. Mm. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today it is May 13, 2020. The Pacific time it is 12:13. Yes, 12:13 p.m. And yesterday, because yesterday the live broadcast will be Chinese language, but I have some urgent thing to do and need to write some documents, prepare some letters. So I did not give a live broadcast yesterday. But anyway, today the English live broadcast, we explain the stasis, inner stasis, and today we will explain the blood stuck or blood blockage. But before we talking about the blood stuck or blood blockage, I want to explain one very special case which we have met recently. Before I forgot it, so I want to explain this special case. And in fact, as we said, the Kurztown natural health system, it is for individualization house. It is individualization house. And we need to get really very clear the body situation from our clients. Otherwise, we cannot give the correct plan, or possibly the plan is wrong or opposite to the problems what the people have. And recently we have made a case that is what? That the people have constipation. You know, right now, we cannot do face-to-face. We cannot do face-to-face checking. And what we're using right now, it is the phone consultation. But phone consultation, it has some shortcomings, and it cannot communicate so well. And for this kind of our client, they, when we consult, like he said, he cannot go to bathroom. He cannot go to bathroom. And like if he do not use the chemicals, and maybe 1 week, maybe 2 weeks, just one time to go to bathroom. And this is the initial description what he has. When the people tell us, okay, if no other kind of whatever the therapy, whatever kind of therapy, if they can know that, if they cannot go to bathroom in 1 week or 2 weeks, for our first impression, and we will get some conclusion that, oh, it is very serious, very serious, very serious constipation. Very serious constipation. And then we will consider to use liver detox. Liver detox. Liver detox is very cold formula for dealing with strong fire toxin in your body to make serious constipation. Serious constipation. But for the pregnant kids, okay, after we gave her the liver detox, okay, in the first 4 or 5 days, and he has more activities in the colon system, in the SS system, and he released a lot of very strong, the strong smell gas, air, okay? But after that, nothing happened. And also, when he was taking the liver detox, he gave some information like, oh, we are taking the liver detox, and I feel my stomach is very cold. I said, okay, you can use ginger tea. You can use ginger tea to swallow the liver detox, because ginger tea is hot. Okay, it can protect the stomach and to have the cold feelings when she was taking the liver detox. Okay, and then after she was using the ginger tea to swallow the liver detox, right? And her stomach cold feeling disappeared. But it kept taking about maybe 3-4 days more. Nothing happened. And then we communicated. For later, and we asked him more and more details. More and more details. For what? For her poop situation. For her poop situation. In fact, as her last the description for her poops. In fact, he said, when he using other therapy, like chemical therapy, to he inject what kind of name it is called, Casero, okay, for that to help the poops to come out. When the poops come out, from the beginning until the end, it is not hard. It is not hard. In fact, it is soft. In fact, it is soft. And finally, we found out that it is not because his poops is too hard to come out. It is because he has no strong enough energy to push her poops out. Especially from her description that after you use the chemicals to pull out of the poops, it is soft from the beginning until end, until finish. So this means, in fact, for this case, he cannot go to the bathroom. It is not because the water energy low and the fire toxin high. It is because her fire energy is low. and her energy energy, or we can skip it fire is low, okay? Skip it fire is low. And her energy is this is. So this is the situation of her body. This is her situation in the body. And if the fire energy low, fire energy is low, we can use some peaceful, because she is a lady, okay? We can for the fire energy, we can start to use like Mrs. Vance, right? MB, or even the renal nature we can use. Renal nature, okay? Because her constipation problems is over 30, 40 years. It's over 30 years more at least. And in fact, her body fire energy is very low. Because the body fire energy is very low, we can try to start use some fire energy stronger formulas like Mrs. Balance or renal nature. V is heavy 40. We cannot use liver detox. Heavy 40 is smoothing the energy. We cannot use liver detox is too strong. It will destroy her fire energy. It will consume too much her fire energy to make more problems. So with this, Mrs. Balance or the renal nature combined with heavy 40 to work on that slowly. Because fire energy low, if we want to improve the fire energy levels, we cannot just in a hurry. It needs some time to replenish her fire energy step by step. Or we can ask her to use like Mrs. Balance or renal nature with happy 40 for maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe a month. Later on, we need to check her body situation. Possibly, we can use renal fire also, but it could be for later. But for her problems, we cannot use liver detox. Liver detox will consume more her fire energy. So from this kind of cases, it tells us we have to communicate. We have to communicate with our clients very well, very clear. Otherwise, you will use wrong formulas for people to make the health worse, to make your clients worse. So it is very important. That is why we require everybody, if they want to use Heart Natural Health System, they have to learn, they have to pass the examination. They have to learn the system, they have to pass the examination first. This can maximize the possibility for you to give the correct plan for people. Like this kind of cases, these cases, if just by the phone consultation, with our habit to think, without any other therapy help, and you will 1 week, 2 weeks cannot go to bathroom. If just depend on this kind of information, we tell it is serious constipation. No, it is wrong. It is wrong. We should ask the Pope's situation also. Sure, if the serious constipation, as we talked, as we described, and it should be even when we use the other therapy to help to make the poops out, at least for the beginning, it is very, very hard. And also for other very serious constipation people, from the beginning until the end, the poops is hard. It cannot take it out because it is too dry, it is too hard to come out. So that is the serious constipation. What we can use, what we can use, liver detox, liver detox. So this give us a lesson too. We have to get very clear information, very clear symptoms information from our clients. We cannot just depend on without any other therapies. And he cannot go to bathroom 1 week or 2 weeks. He has no desire to go. Just depend on this. No, not enough information. Look, these clients. We need to ask more, deeper, to get the correct plans. So this is very important. I said, Hearthstone Natural Health System is individualized health. It is different as any other companies or any other systems way to deal. Yeah, we have to get as much information of sufficient as we can to help us to get the correct solutions for our people, to help our people's health, So this is the case we have met recently. I want to explain before I forgot. And also, this kind of cases, especially for serious constipation section in the questionnaire, and we will end this kind of constipation in the book for the people to know. So sure, in our the Hearthstone Natural Health System, and we will keep updating according to the cases, especially the special cases we have met. We will write it into the book, into the system, to let our people know. So we will not Hearthstone Natural Health System will not hide any technologies, any skills to our people. So from this, Hearthstone system is selfless. Okay, so let's continue for today's topic. Today's topic. And I said last time we explained the inner diseases. The inner diseases, in fact, for the flow in our habit, we classified as inner flow and blood flow. Inner flow and blood flow. Give me a second. Use the pen. This pen is better. Okay. The inner flow and blood flow. So for the inner flow and blood flow, it is described the flow information in body, because your body needs flow. If without flow, there are no nutrients to replenish every organs of your body. And also for energy flow, sure, the blood is also energy, but we use energy flow to describe the energy what you cannot see by your eyes, what you cannot see even by the microscope. And in fact, we use this kind of energy flow This kind of energy flow, it's more closer to the spirit. It's more closer to the spirit. Spirit you cannot see, but you can feel. You cannot see by your eyes. You cannot see by the microscope, but you can feel. The energy flow is more closer to the spirit level. The energy flow you cannot see by your eyes. You cannot see by even the microscope. The blood flow you can see by your eyes. You can see by the microscope. And also we can see the energy flow problems. It is in the functional level as we explained before. In the functional level as we explained before. And the blood flow, it is in the organic level as we explained before. So this means, as we explained the last time, for the energy, for the species, species is in energy flow level. Species is used for describing the energy flow of your body, and the species is describing the problems which is in the functional level. The functional level, these kind of problems, and generally it is the earlier stage of your problems. When your problem is in earlier stage, like the inner distasis level, you can feel discomfort, you can feel sufferings, but you cannot see it by your eyes, and the medical instruments in the hospital cannot find it out, cannot check it out. And last time we explained, like we have one kind of clients, they have a mobile stomach pain over 60 years. They go to all the hospitals, and go to all the doctors, and nothing found out. That kind of problems is in the inner disease level, or allergy inner disease level, because allergy system controls all of the body energy flow. And the blood flow, today we talk about the stuck or blockage. Stuck or blockage, it is used, look here, it is used for describing the blood flow status. The blood flow status, what? Stuck or blocked or blockage. It's like in the freeway. The blood flow, generally I will use the freeway to be like the blood vessels, and also we use the cars flow to be like the blood flow. If the blood flow stuck in these blood vessels, it's like on the freeway the accident happened, and all of the car flows, the traffic is stuck. In fact, it's the same thing. And so the stuck and blockage, it is used for describing the blood flow status. And the blood flow is in the blockage or stuck level, not in a smooth level. Not in a smooth level. It is stuck. It is blocked. And also, as I said, the blood flow is belong to organic problems. So generally, it shows your problems are in organic level. This means what? This means if you are checked or if you are confirmed to have the blood stuck or blood blockage problems, it means your problems are in middle or late stage. So this kind of practice is the same as the organic level problems, organic level diseases as we described before. It's same. It is same. So it is in middle or late stage. It could be detected by the medical instruments. You can see, oh, you have the blood clots in these blood vessels, your artery, okay? Or you have the tumor in your stomach, or you have the tumor in your kidney, okay? And so for this kind of stuff, it can be detected by the medical instruments. Sure. Mostly you can feel it. You can feel it. You can feel. By what? By pains. By pains. In fact, when your blood blockage, when you're in anesthesis, you could have pains, like whatever the small pain, right? As we explained like last time, when we explaining the allergy in anesthesis, and also if your blood flow is stuck or blocked, or blockage, generally, you will have very strong pains, or the cancer pain, right? It's very strong, right? Ulcer, the ulcer. Sure, right now we're talking about some disease names, okay? The ulcer. In fact, ulcer, it is not for open. Remember, the ulcer is not for open. It is for block. Remember before when we explained the ulcer, when we explained the ulcer, we explained the volcano. Volcano. After they released the ashes, the hot, the burning stuff like that, and they believe this kind of stuff, right, on the earth. Okay, but the ulcer is the same thing. The ulcer, the fire toxin is too much high, right? It burns here. Your skin, and at least around the ulcer area, it has generated a blood blockage, because around the ulcer area, circulation stuck. It cannot supply the good nutrients into the ulcer area, okay? And then the ulcer cannot be healed. So the ulcer in the blood flow situation or the status. So, and also around this kind of ulcer area, it is blood blockage. So if for the ulcer, we also need to use the formula for improving circulation. If the circulation here is improved, the new blood can go into the ulcer area, and also the rubbish or the old blood or the rubbish blood which is in the ulcer area, it can be taken away by the good circulation, and then this kind of ulcer can be healed. Itself. Remember, every surface, natural chemicals, the food, everything. Finally, it not works by the stuff itself. The stuff itself will depend on your own body to work. on your own body's self-recovery system to work. So generally, you see, oh, this one works for you, that one works for you. You give all the achievements to that kind of stuff. No. They works because your self-protecting system still working. If you die, any treatment, any therapies, any ways, doesn't work. From these kind of cases, you can stand, right? Not completely depend on something out of your body. Whatever the natural, whatever the chemicals, whatever the, so you yourself, believe within yourself. As we said, you yourself body will tell you if you are really wrong or not. Only you yourself, by your own spirit, to feel your body function workings. No one else, nothing, no one other the instruments can have the ability than your own body, your own spirit to feel your body if it is working or not, if it is wrong or not. And when taking therapies, whatever the natural, whatever the chemical, that one is only help you to recover. You still need your own body functions. Still you need your own body self-recovery system to work. This is knowledge we want to tell you. Finally, if you can be healed or not, if you'll be okay or not, depends on you yourself. Your mind, depend on you yourself, your own system working. As I said, if you die, if the dead body, you give any stuff, any natural stuff, any chemical stuff, any food, nothing happened. This is the case. This is the truth. This is the fact. And also, before we also explain the circulation improvement. Generally, in Health Natural Health System, circulation improvement is in a very, we can see in the first important situation. Because whatever problem you have low energy, you have the low fire energy, you have the low water energy, and you have the inner diseases, and you have the phlegm, and you have the hot temperature toxin, and you have blah blah, this all kind of stuff, right? Sure, for every kind of situation, like low energy or this and that, we have the special formula for that. But for all of these kind of problems, we will always at least we will combine one formula of the circulation improvement, like VB plus or even the cardiocare something, right? To help to improve the circulation. Whatever kind of nutrients you take, what kind of problem you have, okay? Your body, if you want to get recovery, it has to have very good circulation to get the nutrients. No nutrients, no recovery. No nutrients, no the organ function to be normal. The nutrients is produced by the excess system, by the stomach, by the digestion. Sure, original energy also will be stored in your kidney. If your stomach no good, the kidney have to release the energy what the kidney system hold to supply. But generally, the excess system will produce the energy, and then by the circulation, blood vessels, energy channels to supply different organs of your body. And then at the same time, your rubbish every cell of your body all the time need to get energy from the circulation and to release the trash into the blood, into the circulation, and then circulation will bring this kind of trash to take them out by the pee, by your urination, by your defecation, by your sweating, by your by vomiting, by cough, to spit the phlegm, by the tears, and by the there is rubbish here also, right? It is by this kind of ways to dispel. But your cough, your spitting, the phlegm, your tears, and your sweating, and your poops, your urination, right? All those kind of rubbish, it is finally they will be released out, but they need the circulation to bring out from the cells lab activities, and then they out. So the most important, the very, very important, the people must have very good circulation. The circulation is stuck or blocked, it is very dangerous. It's very dangerous, especially for recent. No, not for nowadays. Nowadays, the people, many people, they died from the, they died from stroke, right? They died from stroke or died from heart attack. From a heart attack. In fact, the direct reason, we do not see indirect reason. The direct reason of the stroke or heart attack is the circulation stuck. It cannot supply the heart the nutrients. It cannot supply the brain nutrients. The direct reason is from the circulation stuck over there. But sure, the indirect reason, like why the blood is stuck there, or it is from the inner diseases, it is from the fire touch too much high, it is burning the blood vessels to be more crispy, okay? And then it's more easier to break, and this is the bleeding stroke, right? And also, if the inner is stuck and it finally makes the blood stuck, okay, it's then make the heart attack or the stuck stroke, right? But whatever, circulation is the direct reason for people to have stroke or heart attack. So in the Cardiac natural health system, we consider the circulation improvement when we dealing with all other kind of diseases. And when we combine with the circulation improvement stuff, like often we use is RBP, okay? RBP is real beat plus. I can write it down. Real beat plus, okay? This format, to combine this, it will give a lot of helpful for people's health. We have proved so many years. It's working. So this is about stagnant blockage definition, explanation. And then right now, next we will explain symptoms to show. Oh my gosh. It should be here, it should look, sorry. Exit here. I need change. I need change. There is the electric. Simple to show blood stock or blockage. Let me see if we can do like this or not. Okay? How can make it bigger? Ah, sorry. Okay. Let's just use the blockage. Okay, blockage. Da, da, da. Let's just use blockage from here. Okay. Yeah, is that better? That's fine. So now we will talk about the symptoms. Shoe blood blockage. Shoe blood blockage. You know, the last time we explained the symptoms to show to show the inner diseases, right? With the symptoms, you can know. You can know if you possibly have the blood stuck or blood blockage or not. The first one is in the SS section of our questionnaire. It's stomach, dual pain or sharp pain. Stomach, dual pain or sharp pain for here. Dual pain or sharp pain. And here, the stomach dual pain or sharp pain, it means what? It means this kind of pain is always in one point. Like, okay, the stomach pain is over here. Generally, every time when you have pains, it will be here. It is fixed. It is the point to have the dual pain or to have very strong sharp pain. You know, generally the sharp pain is very strong. People cannot tolerate this kind of pains. Strong. And in a fixed place, in a fixed point. It's not like the mobile. Mobile, energy level is mobile, right? Energy level problems or functional level problems is mobile, right? And if the pain is here is fixed, it's very strong. It's very strong. And we can tell it is your SS system, blood blockage. Or we can just see blood blockage or blood stuck. So remember stomach pain, the dual pain or sharp pain refers to the pain is in a fixed location. It doesn't change. It doesn't move here and there. Okay. Second one is around belly button, dual pain and sharp pain, the same thing. You know, when the people have pains around belly button, or even in the muscles, even in any other kind of parts of the body, if the pain is mobile, you know, we have the people also when we have the muscle pains, the body pains, like, or sometimes the pains here, sometimes here is like the ants moving, the pain is like ants moving, okay? Like mobile pains wherever in stomach, in around belly button, in your muscles, anywhere of your body. If it is mobile, it is functional level, it is energy flow problems, it is energy in this disease. Wherever. So around belly button, the sharp pain, strong pain, and it is in the fixed places wherever it is in the stomach, SS system, LL system, the HS system, the KB system, wherever it is blood blockage. So around belly button, dual pain or sharp pain. Painful or swollen throat. Painful and continuous painful and swollen throat. You know, like this, people generally will consider like what? Like, oh, I get the throat inflammation. I got throat inflammation. In fact, the throat inflammation, it was showing very red, maybe some wounds, okay, on the back of your throat. Okay. In fact, that one belong to blood blockage too, because too many immune system cells is gathered together to make the stuck. Where the immune system cells from? Where the immune system cells from? It is from the blood, and it is one kind of ingredients of the blood. The blood includes the red blood cells, the white blood cells. White blood cells, it is the immune system cells, and also including the plate and also other kind of ingredients or enzymes. So many stuff is in the blood. So many stuff is in blood. When you have the inflammation, any problem, it can be connected with inflammation. Inflammation, especially if slight inflammation, it can cause the slight blood blockage. If the serious inflammation, it can cause the serious blood blockage. It can. So the painful and swollen throat is also belong to blood blockage. Generally, when the people's throat is very painful and showing red or some wounds on the back of the throat, generally it is from the phytotoxin is attacking your throat. To have this kind of problems, we could use like the cold stuff to clean the hot toxin, but at the same time, remember, at the same time, we need to combine with the circulation stuff, circulation formula like RBP to help. So we're always talking combination, because one formula, especially with the formula in the capsules, the capsule is very small. The capsule is very small. If in these small capsules, we put too much ingredients, too many ingredients, it will make every ingredient has very low dosage, and then it cannot work so well. Very good thing is, for the every formula, we use less ingredients and make this kind of ingredients, make this formula focus on something. And it could work, it could help. So that is why we need combination, because every formula of the Hertzman system is just use several key ingredients to generate the formula to work. So less ingredients, for every ingredient has more quantity, and then make this formula focus for circulation, focus on phlegm, focus on energy thesis, focus on the fire energy, focus on water energy, like this focus. So generally, every formula of the Hertzman ingredients is 5 ingredients more or less. Some is more, but we were trying to improve that formula too. We were trying to use the less ingredients to make this formula focus to have stronger power on the basis of this kind of formula. So, and also the wound is hard to heal. It's the same the reason, like when we explain the ulcer. Look, for this kind of problem, there is many diabetes patients have, especially after a long time, the diabetes, right? Their skin, they cut it because he's not so careful. He's cut it and make these wounds, and these wounds cannot heal itself. Even like the gangrene. If gangrene is diabetes foot, In fact, that the ulcer opened cannot heal. So for this kind of wounds, hard to heal, but direct reason, I'm talking about direct reason, is still circulation. Circulation, the circulation around these wounds, it cannot be good. It is not good. So we classify wounds hard to heal. This kind of symptoms. This is not disease, okay? We are talking about symptoms. We are system checker. We are not disease cure people. We are not disease cure system. We are system checker, okay? And wounds hard to heal. We classify this belong to blood blockage. This means what? This if for this kind of wounds hard to heal, if we can use the formula like RBP to improve his circulation, and then his wound area will easily get nutrients, and the rubbish easily goes. It's taken to the blood and to dispel out of the body. And this wounds hard to heal can be good. Sharp pain on wrist, spine, bones, knees, testicles, very sharp pain. It pain very, very sharp. It must be connected with blood stock. As I said, sharp pain, the fixed pain in anywhere of your body. If it is always that kind of fixed place, it's a fixed location, is pain always very hard, very sharp. It must be connected with blood blockage over there, even including the painful urine. And headache inside the head, two sides of the head, in top of the head, around eyes. You know, we have listed headache inside the head, two sides of the head, in top of the head, or around eyes. You know, we have listed these kind of problems on interstices, right? We also listed here. Why? Because in fact, for headache inside the head, two sides of the head, it belongs to interstices. But when people have these kind of problems, generally we will combine like, okay, heavy 40, it is used for interstices, right? And also the RBP is used for the RBP VV plus is used for the blood blockage, right? But if the people have the headache, like a headache inside the head, two sides of the head, on top of the head, around eyes, we use that, and at the same time we combine with this, it will be faster. In another way, we can see what? If people, I need to write it down. You have to write it down. You have to remember this. If you have energy stasis, possibly you do not have the blood blockage. So what I mean is, you have interstices. Possibly you do not have blood blockage, but if you have the blood blockage, you must have the interstices. You understand what I mean? So you have the interstices. Possibly you do not have the blood blockage, but if you have the blood blockage, you must have interstices. And the blood blockage is a deeper problems for interstices. So generally, when we check all the people have interstices, generally we will use heavy 40 and VV plus together. for working faster. If the people have the blood blockage, we will use Ruby Plus, right? Yes. Generally, we will combine with Happy 40. We working together is very, very good. So this is the technique, or this is the secret we tell the people. In the whole world, for the natural, only Hurston system is selfless, and it will tell you what to use and what kind of this kind of cases we use, what that kind of cases we use. We will teach you without any hiding, without any hiding, any techniques, any secrets. No, only Hurston natural health system in the world do this. Any private clinics like this, no, they will not tell you he use these herbs to treat you this well. Okay? No. They will not tell you. They will not tell you. Only Hurston natural health system is doing this kind of training. For teach you every secret what he have found. To teach you every formulas, every cases. When we meet this kind of cases, what we have deal. When we meet that kind of cases, what we will deal. Only Hurston natural health system is disclosing the secret of the knowledge of the information to all the people who right now we do live broadcast. Live broadcast, anybody can watch, anybody can see. Okay, we do not hide. Even when we explain like the patient, the lady cannot go to bathroom. We analyze that secret, right? So Hurston system is the only system in the whole world to teach you everything we know. Every skills we know, we will teach you. We will tell you. And so remember, okay, when you have inner diseases, possibly you do not have the blood blockage. But if you have the blood blockage, you must have the inner diseases. Okay? Yeah. And also for chest oppression. Okay. We have chest pain, chest oppression. Remember, this means your corona artery system is not working good. And the circulation for that is not good. You must be careful. You must pay attention to this. We have chest pain and depression. Your chest circulation or your heart, your heart, the corona artery blood vessels or the corona artery is not good, or its function is starting to get some problems. Okay, chest depression, and we need to improve circulation for this, for heart. Okay, it's very important because heart, brain, these two things doesn't work, you finish. Not these two. One of these things doesn't work, you finish. So must be very careful for circulation for your heart and for your brain. Okay, for your brain. And dizziness. In fact, dizziness, it's also because the dizziness is your brain feeling, or your it's for this, when you have this kind of dizziness, it means your brain cannot receive enough good nutrients from the blood. So direct reason circulation problems, especially when the people have the neck problems. The neck. Remember last time we've been teaching you the joints rotation. The joints rotation, huh? Your neck stuck. The artery from here cannot supply the brain enough nutrients, and you will have dizziness. So the dizziness direct reason is still circulation problems. Circulation good, your dizziness will be reduced. Menstrual clots. Here, menstrual clots, in fact, it is blood clots. Blood clots is a blood blockage, right? It's very clear for menstrual clots. Menstrual clots is the symptoms of your period, right? And also menstrual blood dark color. As we explained the misses the other days. So menstrual blood, like if 3 to 5 days period time if you have. It's just a possible at the beginning. Your period blood is maybe some darker, some not so good color you like. That is because they need take off. They need take off. They need take off the skin of the womb, the old skin. They need to be taken out, right? And after that, it should be fresh red, and then it should be you will be healthy. But if your period color, your period blood color, your whole period is always dark, no fresh, circulation problems. Sure, maybe because blood low, or maybe peroxide high. That is another thing. Sure, we need to clean the heart. We need to replenish blood. Yes, but circulation. Remember, never forget to clean the road. Never forget to clean the highway. Clean the highway by police, right? By clean the highway by the police traffic police. They clean the road. They make the traffic easy. Make the traffic very smooth, right? And for a period, and you have dark color always, circulation is bad. Is bad. So when we deal with the ladies, the women's the period problems, generally like RBP, and HF and MB. This is basic products we always use for period problems. Yeah, circulation, elasticity, energy. Okay. Yeah, very good stuff. Vertigo with nausea or without nausea. Vertigo we have explained. Vertigo is another kind of dizziness. In fact, it is a dizziness like you're standing here. You do not move. All of the stuff around you is moving, turning wrong. This is vertigo. Vertigo, dizziness is connected with circulation. So vertigo sure is connected with circulation, 100%. But vertigo, in fact, it is allergy system problems. It will make the internal wind happen. So for this vertigo, the key formula we use is MP. Okay, migraine pill. We use this is very good for vertigo. Vertigo is not vertigo. Okay, yeah, vertigo we will explain some for later. Vertigo it is the disease name, but vertigo it is a symptom. So we explain the symptom only or mainly. Okay, painful belly before, during, and after period. As I said, this one we have listed in the inner anesthesis, but we listed here because when the people have this, we RBP and generally we combine together to work for this. It'll be very good. Joints pain. The joints pain, circulation there is bad. It's very bad. And many people, they cannot walk. They cannot walk. That must be connected with circulation problems. So the joints pain, especially the fixed pain. Some people, they see, oh, my joints, and sometimes the joints, this side pain, sometimes joints, that side of pain. It is also called a mobile pain. So remember to see if it is inner anesthesis or if it is blood. If it is blood blockage, you need to see the pain. It is mobile or fixed. Strong. Yeah, this is the key. If even your joints, right? Even your knees, sometimes it's pains here, sometimes it's pains there. So this means your at least if you are, I don't think they will. If you have the mobile pain around in your knees, they will diagnose you as arthritis or RA, right? No, because they cannot find it. Because if you have this kind of mobile pain, They cannot detect serious inflammation in your joints, in your knees. So, but anyway, mobile is in the functional level, fixed long term it is in the organic level. It's in the organic level. But you know, in joint pain, the fixed and the long time, it must be connected with the blood blockage over there. Mucus or the phlegma, we will talk about later, but in fact, the mucus or the phlegma is also belong to blood blockage. It does need some special ingredients to focus on phlegma mainly, but later we will explain about that. Shoulder pain, strong shoulder pain, inflammation. Remember, once inflammation, the inflammation is connected with blood blockage. Slight inflammation will be slight blood blockage. Serious inflammation, it could result in the serious blood blockage. Serious blood blockage. So the shoulder pain also, you know, we have shoulder pain, we will use that. Sure, especially for some joint pain like RE and shoulder pain, the neck pain or lower back pain, something like this, some joint pains. And we have the good formula for the oral, but we also have the patch. And you know, you can find on our website patch. The patch is external use, safer, coming down the pain is very good. The pain relief. But sure, this kind of patch is not, it's not morphine, it's not any it's natural only. It is natural only, okay? Natural plants and some insects, yeah. So the patch is very good. It will help the oral stuff to work. Purple dots on tongue and dark purple tongue. This is tongue. You know, in our book, I will show you the tongue from the tongue. The tongue is very important. You know, for personal natural health system, we do not require people to like this to touch pulse, right? Touch pulse is difficult to learn. It needs many years for you to learn to master this kind of technique. But we do not require people to do this, but we require people to check the tongue. Let me show you on the book. I should put on there, but I'm not. See? Oh, see, right? You know, on the book, we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 kind of tongue. The first one is normal tongue, okay? But for here, the purple dots on tongue or dark purple tongue is like this kind of. This one. This is very serious. Very serious. Purple dots. This is very serious. You see, on the side of the tongue, you see, even in the middle and in the top, you see, it's purple dots or purple tongues. So this, if you see this kind of tongues, this kind of people, even they tell you nothing. This kind of people must have a lot of body pains, a lot of body pains, because if he has this kind of purple tongue, like this kind of, you know, some people we have clients like they just have several purple dots here or here, you know, but this one is all of the tongues. These kind of people must be suffering the body pains all day. Yeah, it's very bad. And for that circulation stuck, blood stuck. What we do? Sure, later we will explain the treatment rules or the plan rules, like this and that. But here we still can mention blood blockage. We need to break it. We need to break the blood blockage. We use the word break. Blood blockage. If the blood blockage break or is resolved, right? circulation is good, every problems, symptoms related will disappear. Will disappear. I think today, oh my God, it's 1 hour 15 minutes. Okay, the last thing is like summary. Is the natural health knowledge. There is also a thing. This kind of thing will help you to know what kind of problem people have. The thing is what? The thing is, let me use use the whiteboard. Let me use whiteboard. The thing is, uh, the thing is, where there is in the disease or blood blockage. So where there is inner diseases or blood blockage, there is a pain. There is a pain. So this is the thing. With this kind of thing, you can, oh, when the people have this kind of pain, oh, it must be the inner diseases or blood blockage. It must be the inner flow problems or the blood flow problems. When the people have the pains, as I said, like a mobile, like the pains we have listed on the inner diseases section, and also for blood blockage section, we have listed this and that kind of pains. And you know, for the inner diseases and the blood blockage, those kind of symptoms is for confirmation. All for confirmation, okay? All should be confirmation. With that, you can confirm all the people have this kind of problems. It's not like when you have like appetite, no appetite. If you have no appetite, it's possibly from the very inner low, or it's from the watching the low, or it's possibly from the inner diseases. No. For the symptoms, what you have just explained, for the blood blockage, or for the last time we explained the inner diseases, the symptoms, it is all for confirmation. Confirmation. Confirm is all. That's it. It is. Okay. And with this kind of thing, remember it will be very easier for you to know what's wrong with the body. If the people had inner diseases, smooth it. If the people have the blood blockage, break it. Break it. So that is today's information. I hope you can understand it. You know, I also feel my English is much better than the beginning. Practice will makes perfect. That is really true. And even for the health system, you practice it, you will be more perfect when you practice more. So we no need like to think, to always think, oh, this is hard or this is difficult. No, just do it. When you do it, especially at the beginning, even you do something ugly or even you do something like badly, you know, we no need to say, you're doing so bad. No, because every newcomer, every expert, they start from knows nothing. So the most important is we should be active, and we should be the brave to do the things, and then with the patience, with the confidence, with the continuous working, and we will get it and we will win. Okay, so that is today's information, and we need pre right now. Okay, before we finish, and we pre this kind of coronavirus will pass as soon as possible, just possible, and also we pre the for the people to have better wealth and better health and better wealth. Thank you. Enter.